Morning there, Pete. Welcome in. Good morning. How are you doing this morning? Hope it's all well. Huh?
Your name is Chad. He hit the wrong button.
Damn it. It's frozen. Doing good. How about you? Just in a little bit of pain. That's about it this morning. Other than that, I'm not doing too bad. How about yourself? Nope. Gotta wait for it to defrost. What's up, everybody? Welcome to the stream. How's everybody's day going so far? Hope it's been blessed. Chat, come on in. Don't be afraid to talk. We ain't gonna bite nobody, we promise you. We don't bite. Now, on the other hand, Karen does. So, guys, you'll have to watch out for that. That's about it. Let's try one more time. Nope. Let me stop it before I blow it up. Trying to have a cup of coffee this morning, but that ain't helping. It's freaking frozen.
It closed itself.
No, it's still brewing. Pull it off for a minute. Good. Doing good. How about you? I'm not doing too bad. Welcome in, everybody. Welcome, welcome, everybody. Come on in. Double tap that screen. Hit that subscribe button. Today is the day to be great and wonderful and be there for yourself and help yourself out. And it's a wonderful, beautiful day in the world. Today's going to be really nice out today. It's going to be like 70 some degrees today compared to what the weather we've been having. It's been down in the 30s for the last 3 days. It's
Nope,
been,
it says 58 today now.
oh,
59.
59, my bad, 60 degrees. It's still totally different compared to what
Tomorrow
it's
goes
been
70.
the last 2 days. It's been crazy, cold ass weather. Woke up this morning, the car's completely full of frost. We had some frost last night too, out here in the sticks. But yeah, how's everybody's morning going? Hope it's all well. Please don't be afraid to double tap that screen and hit that subscribe button, guys. Come on, support the stream. We're all here to help one another in time of need. Guy, come on, community. Don't be afraid to come in and say something. You don't have to be afraid to talk. That's what we're here for, is to talk. So come on in, everybody. Double tap that screen. Show some love to the stream. Let's go, guys. Today's the day we're going to ride down to Pittsburgh today. Going down to good old Pittsburgh, Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Going to the casino there. Going to pick up some money. So we'll be leaving right at 10 o'clock. So I'm only going to do an hour and a half today. That's about it for today, until we get back. I'll probably be back by 3, something close to 4. And today's a baseball game down there too, so it's gonna be hectic down there. We finally have warm weather too. That's awesome. Yeah, we get some, today's gonna be a beautiful day, y'all.
Pete, I told Jen I'll start my live when we get down to Pittsburgh so you can see the city.
The beautiful Pittsburgh, downtown Pittsburgh. You got a lot of people that are homeless down there. They're always standing. Help me with food. Help me with money. I'm homeless. They're all down there in Pittsburgh. They love it whenever there's people that are down there for the games, for the football games and the baseball games and the hockey games. Yeah, it's kind of crazy down there. So, how's everybody's day going? Nobody's saying anything. Everybody's being so quiet. Did the cat get your tongue this morning? Just wondering. Just wondering how everybody's doing. Today I'm just in some pain, of course, because of the cancer. The cancer is so freaking crazy, guys. I just wished I didn't have cancer. So I do have two cysts still growing on my kidney. I don't know what they're gonna do with that. They're new, so I don't know if they're gonna just monitor it or what they're gonna do with the kidney. I'm hoping they're just gonna monitor it and not put me in surgery again because two surgeries, well, three surgeries within 6 months is a lot on somebody's body. So I'm hoping and praying that that's not the case. That they're wanting to. I'm hoping not that they're wanting to do a surgery on me. I haven't completely healed from the two surgeries that I've already had. Yes, Jesus loves us all, my friend. Jesus Christ is our Lord and Savior, most definitely. Amen. Yeah. So how's every? I hope everybody's having a beautiful morning. Anyways, you've had a blessed morning. Their chat. Hope so. So what is our plans for the day? Anybody going somewhere fun, new, exciting? Come on, guys. Don't be afraid to talk. Uh, where are you? I'm in USA, Pennsylvania. How about you?
No, who are you?
Who am I? I am me and myself and I. That's who I am. Me and myself and I. Chad. What about you? My name is Chad. Yes, from Pennsylvania,
He's probably talking to
USA.
me because I said hello, but I was just being nice and welcoming him into the room.
Who are you? That's my mod that you're asking, I'm assuming. That's my mod. She's behind the scenes. She's my manager mod. Um, Hello there, Jit. What's up? How's everybody's beautiful morning going? Hope is all well, guys. Don't be afraid to double tap that screen, guys. Show some love to the stream. This stream isn't just about me. It's about everybody that comes in. It's looking for an uplifting spirit to make you feel good about yourself. We talk here about mental health. We talk about drug and alcohol for sobriety. And of course, I talk about cancer because I've gone through three different types of surgery within in 6 months that I've gone through. So it's slowly healing in my body. Being a diabetic doesn't help either because it makes it harder for your body to heal. But I got that type 2 diabetes. That was like 6 years ago. And then it's just been crazy ever since then. Well, thank you. I appreciate it. Thank you for wishing me well. But yeah, we're going down to the Berg today. And I got to, tomorrow, I don't know what they're going to do. I got to figure out what they're going to do. But, so that's what's going on in the home front here, guys. Moment. What's up there? 4. What's up there, Mr. 4? Welcome to the stream. Come on in, everybody. Don't be afraid to talk. That's what the stream's about. It's not just about me. It's about y'all, the community, also that follows me. That's what the who's calling me? 346. Let me answer this. It's Hermitage number. Oh shit. It was a 346 number. I know it. It's a new.
No, that's a Hermitage number. But
It's a
if you
Hermitage
pull the
number.
number up, you can use one of my work phones to call it back.
I can't do that. Once I can't pull it up. Not while I'm on live. What's up, bro? I love being alive today. It's 2 p.m. and I just woke up and got a bottle of Coke and some Starburst sweets. Okay, sounds like a great time. I like Starburst too. They're good. I don't mind them.
Z's been here for a day, plenty of times.
Yeah, Z. Yeah, Z's been here. Yeah, he has. But yeah, guys, we're just dealing with this damn cancer. I just wished it would. I didn't have bladder cancer. And then I have a cyst growing in my umbilical cord. They're wanting to remove that, but I don't think that I should do it quite yet. I need to let my body heal before I go in for another surgery. Because that 7 hour surgery that I had on Halloween Day, they said it'll take up to a year for it to heal. And trust and believe, it's very. I'm not fun. It's not fun being in this much pain. So I'm just hoping for some relief. You know, the sun. I enjoy the sun going outside to soak up that sun. Today's going to be a nice day to just hit. feel that sun on your body. Um,
I gotta run Tina sugar.
okay.
I don't want
Cheese and rice, guys. Come on in. Don't be afraid to talk. That's what we're here for. We've only got one more person in here. That's it. So I don't know who it is.
to. I'm sure it's Peter.
That's counting your
Oh.
three and Peter. So there's two other ones in here. So don't be afraid to come out and talk, guys. That's what we're here for. I'd love to hear some good testimony of your sobriety, how you're defeating mental health. Would love to hear your stories of how you have learned to conquer it, that you don't need alcohol or drugs anymore, and you have decided to become clean. And that's a beautiful thing when you do that, guys. You learn more about yourself and more about life instead of having to worry about somebody crucifying you for drinking or doing drugs. That's I stopped drinking on my own. That's why I started this stream back in February. I started this stream for my sobriety. When I quit drinking all on my own, I just stopped and I didn't turn back around, and I haven't. It's been over a year now. So I'm doing really good on my sobriety. It's a fight, trust and believe, because your my mind plays with me so much, thinking of this cancer, what's going to happen next. It's just something that bothers me every single day. Of hoping that I don't have no more scares right now.
That Julie just comes in and spams all the
Thanks,
time.
Jolie. Love you too. Peace out to everybody. Jesus loves y'all.
She comes in and tells you to kiss her all the time.
Yeah, I know who she is.
Well, I was
So
just
how are
telling
we
you.
doing this fine morning there, Julie? How's everything going? Hope it's all swell. Um, as it should be. I don't know. Yes, I know. That's what everybody says. Thanks. Thanks for the compliments. Thanks. I appreciate it. Thanks, and thanks, everybody. Hey. Let's have ourselves a party. So, what's up, everybody? What is everybody's plans for this beautiful morning? Today we actually getting some decent weather. It didn't make no sense. We were up in the 70s, close to the 80s, and then poof, it disappeared and back cold it came. It's like cheese and rice. It's probably how a lot of people ended up getting sick. We're getting some coffee now, guys. Yes. I love each and every one of you guys. Thanks for coming in, supporting the stream. Most definitely. Most definitely. Thanks for supporting the stream. Um,
I hope so, Peter.
yeah, from here on out, most definitely. It's already spring in it. It's don't even feel like it's spring here. We did get our lilies, Easter lilies, that did pop up, but now they're no good because of that frost done killing them all. Tea?
No.
No.
I gotta take Tina sugar, remember?
Oh, that's right.
But I'm not going outside without a sweatshirt. It's too damn cold.
Yeah, it's a little chilly out there, that's for sure. It's definitely a chilly door morning here, guys.
I got my sweatshirt there too.
Yeah.
That's the one I wanted. My hoodie.
Karen's needing her hoodie, because it is pretty chilly here this morning, that's for sure.
I gotta run the neighbor's sugar.
The neighbor is needing some sugar. Sugar. Yes, sirree. We always help our neighbors out. We're very kind and heartful people. We do a lot for a lot of people. We never get the return, though, but that's okay. We'll be blessed one day. Always do good deeds for other people. If you go out your way and open up a door for somebody, that's a good deed. That's a good deed that'll come back to you. So always do something nice for somebody. If you see somebody struggling, go help them. Then they say, "Here, I want to give you some." No, just say, "No, that was my good deed of the day. But thank you, I do appreciate it. But I did it out the kindness of my heart." And that's what a lot of people should do, is be kind and to be there for one another in times of need. And a lot of people just shrug their shoulders and they just think they're all high and mighty, better than the next person. Just because you have money doesn't make you any better than anybody else. That's just more problems you run into in life. So having a buku doesn't help it though. Not at all, guys. Buku is bado. Bado, bado, bado. Very bad, you know. But the money is root of all evil. It makes people do some crazy things that they should not do. Because money is evil and it'll make you do the craziest things in life. So that's why, you know, life is too damn short to worry about it. Karen, did you take your meds? No, she didn't take her meds yet. She just, I think she did actually. I really do believe she did. Give me 1 second, guys. Karen's freezing me out. With only having heat in this one room, Karen be killing us. You don't know how to close the curtain when she leaves. It's just like, woo, it's frigid out there. But I'm about ready to check my sugar and see where we're at this morning with that. I hate testing my blood. It's a crazy thing to be a diabetic. It's not a fun thing being a diabetic, especially when your body's trying to heal. It's the hardest thing for your body to heal when you have diabetes. So that's why I've got to make sure mine's under control, because it could kill my kidney if my sugars are too damn high. It's not good for me. So we just got to do day after day after day of trying to be. Money corrupts also, most definitely. But I'm just hoping and praying that this cancer in my kidney goes away. I don't want to go through another surgery. I'm not looking forward to that. It's just way too much, way, way too much for my body to do another surgery. So I don't. What's up there, Tobe? Welcome to the stream. So yeah, our sugar was 147 this morning, guys. It was really good. That's good. I don't even have to take no insulin yet until I eat something. Then I'll have to check it again. That's not too bad. Are you? No, I'm not in Cindy, Australia. No, I'm in USA, Pennsylvania, over here in Pennsylvania, USA. But I talk to people over there in Cindy, most definitely. Australia, talk to quite a few people over in Australia. Really nice people. They got come in and they got some good souls in them. And it's just a crying shame what happened at the beginning of y'all's summer in Sydney, Australia, with that shooting on the beach. Is like, wow, unbelievable. Unbelievable. But most other countries don't have hate like that. And that's what's kind of shocking to me. The root of all evil is in the United States. I promise you. And it's a crying shame that everybody's letting this world just trickle to nothing. Because by the time everything is said and done, I hope and pray that nobody's having any kids anytime soon with the prices of stuff now. You gotta have at least 3 jobs just to have a baby, because everything's so damn expensive and it's just redunculous that they're not doing anything about it. Not only that, our gas is going up. They all think we're made of freaking money, guys, and that's not the case. Not everybody has money like that. Everybody's just barely making it, and our country's enjoying watching us suffer. Yes, they are. And the root of all evil is the President of the United States. The root of all evil. And I feel that they needed to keep their mind in their own self that say they had no business to even start that war. I feel that he didn't even have any the okay to start a war, but he started it. So, and that's a crying shame that you didn't even give no time for them innocent babies to get the hell out of that area that you were about to blow up, and that's just not even fair. That's not even right to just go in there and bomb a country up because you feel that they have nuclear. That is, they've been talking about that years upon years upon years. It's been 47 years that they've ran our own country, and now the people. I mean, come on, a lady in Iran could not even show her hair to anybody because they're not allowed to even show. They would had acid thrown in their faces. They would have snipers on top of roofs and killing women because they showed some part of their body. Even if it's their hair, look, they threw acid in people's faces for even showing a female's hair. That is quite disturbing, very disturbing. But the regime that they had, it was a bad regime, very bad, bad, bad. For 47 years, these guys, these females have had to worry about their lives of walking out the door to see if a sniper's going to shoot them or throw acid in their faces because they were doing nothing to what they showed her a piece of hair or something. That's you're not allowed to do that as a female. You're not even allowed to show your face. So that's a crying shame to live a life like that. That the men could be that cruel to another being. So what? Everybody deserves their own rights. In the United States, it doesn't feel like that is, but we do have that. But a lot of countries, it's a crying shame to see they're crumbling apart because of their country. Who's running it, it decides that they want to kill people and they want to. That's not the way to run a country, guys. That's just pure anger that they have towards a female, which I feel a female has just as much rights as a man. They could do what a man can do. They could do truck driving. They can go out and do a lot of jobs that men can do. But they're frowned upon because why? Because that's the way it is in the world. And it's a crying shame that nobody can actually be themselves anymore. And if they do, they get shot for being themselves. So that's a crying shame that's going on in Iran. It's just a crying shame to hear the stories that are going on in that country. And yes, they deserve their freedom. They deserve their freedom, most definitely. Um, that's one thing that they need to do is make their country great again. And the country is not falling apart. It's actually, hopefully, it's going to be better for them. You know that it's not so bad that you have snipers on the roof taking down women. That there is the most craziest thing I've ever heard in my life. What is wrong with a female than a male? What's the difference? So what? Our parts and our hormones are different. That doesn't make anybody any different compared to anybody. Stop judging one another. That's not what life is about. You're supposed to be there for one another. Bond as one, not as, just like I said, we're all united as one, but it's not that way. It's united as millions, and that's not how the country's supposed to run. And that's a crying shame that everybody's letting this scumbag that's running our country thinking he's a king and he's not a king. There'll be no king, no war. We've been trying to stop it. But we do have Iran that comes over here and they're doing the chats. Kill Americans, kill Americans. They're over here chatting. They're doing it on the lines on the internet and everything else. They're chatting for Americans, to die. So that's what they were chanting. Iran was. We've heard it plenty of times, even before the Florida Star, that they were coming in and they were 9/11. Look at that, what happened there. That was the regime. That was people that took it down to New York at the towers, and that was crazy. How that you can just crash into a building and kill everybody that's online, and plus the people that were in the building. That was so terrible to see what happened in New York. And it happens because other countries are not liking the way we have our country, and they don't have the rights. So they're hateful, a very hateful crime that's going on right now. Hateful crime, and that should not be. Because I'm hoping and praying that this mother sucker that started this fight, he got some word. He has to figure out why he did what he did and not have the permission to start a war in the first place.
He's doing a lot of war crimes, and that's pucked up that our president's being that way. No wonder we have terrorists that are coming over here and wanting to kill Americans. I fully understand what the hell they're doing, but then we are helping a lot of these countries. We're sending money and aids to these countries, and it's just hateful for the United States. And I don't know why people just not like the United States. That's more stricter. I know that, but our freedom is being taken away every single day. Freedom is being taken away from us. Our rights to speak. Um, that's we don't have the right to speak. We don't have our right to hear our voices. Because if you start a protest of doing something, oh no, you're gonna be somebody's gonna get killed or arrested for defending their country. And I understand that all the people that were illegals that came in the United States, um, they got in because Biden was just letting tons and tons and tons of people in the United States, and I don't see why we have to be punished for the government's problem that they have at bay at themselves for letting so many people in and flooding New York City, of taking busfuls of people. It's just crazy. And now you have your presidents now going around with ICE, taking all the illegal immigrants out the United States and being rude and cruel about how they're doing it. Um, they have no reason to do stuff like that to people. What's up there, Ada? Welcome to the stream. Welcome, welcome. One more thing, anything. Okay. Then I guess I just empty stream, I guess. No, it's not empty stream. There's other people in here. But yeah, that's what we're trying to figure out. Why in the hell the regimes are all like this in different countries? And I feel that it's not going to come. It's not going to end up being nice. I don't think they're going to cease fire at any time soon with that country. Yeah, Aiden, nobody has been saying anything. I've just been talking to everybody and they've been listening. But there's people that have left, because they don't want to hear about the war. They don't want to hear about hate crimes. They're satisfied with life the way it is, because if you're a billionaire, a trillionaire, or a millionaire, you don't have to worry about nothing. You don't even got to pay taxes. I mean, what the truck is up with that? I feel that's a really against middle class and lower class people. That's just degrading us. It's like, and we're scrounging to just make a living because of the prices of food. I mean, if you have a baby and you have three different jobs you have to do in order to pay for your rent, your bills, and have food in your house. So a lot of people are thinking, okay, it's either food or their medications. That's what the decisions that they have to make the elderly. And it's going to make it even worse that he's trying to take Medicare from the elderly and food stamps from the elderly. How do you suppose you're going to fix that program for the elderly that are used to living that way and barely able to make it through the months in the first place? But you feel it's okay. So once they get an increase on their Social Security, guess what? Everything is going back up. So it doesn't make any sense to raise prices on anything, or if even look, New York is trying to get it passed to have a $30 an hour job. $30 for minimum wage. Right now it's at 15. So they're trying to make $30 an hour. How is that country? How is that freaking New York gonna make it with the prices? Bad enough they have people living on top of each other in these countries. You get a little closet for $1,200 for a little closet room. That it's all one big thing. It's not even big. You barely can. You got to put your bed up. You got to do this, this, and that, just to be able to pay $1,200 or more for this little closet that you're renting for in New York. And that's crying shame that the people are living on top of each other, because there is no. After they brought the illegals in, all the immigrants in, there really wasn't no more room left, because and then he says, "Oh, they're in here taking our Social Security, this and that." And well, then it's not our fault. It's y'all's fault for letting this shit happen. It's nothing to do with the Americans. It's what it has to do with the White House, that they let the shit happen. There was never anything done. Welcome in there, Amin. How you doing this morning? Welcome, welcome. Good morning there, Jess. Welcome to the stream. Sorry, guys, I'm not trying to ignore y'all. Um, so that's what we have to do, guys, is bear down and be one as a country. And Our country is just crumbling apart. It's never going to be great again. Ever since he wanted to make everybody. Yeah, it's a crying shame, guys. It's just a crying shame of how this life has become for everybody. Ceasefire for 2 weeks. They need to stop fighting, period. Just like this president's trying to take Venezuela and Greece and all these guys, and he's trying to go in and take these countries and get them to sell Greece to be in America. I don't feel that's even proper. That you feel that you need to run a country. And he said once he's done with president, if he don't get it, he'll go to Venezuela and to become the president over there in Venezuela. He said he would do. He said that, Mark, yesterday. I was like, are you freaking kidding me? Venezuelan don't want your crazy ass in their country. But since they had the head person of Venezuela in prison for war crimes and for drugs, I don't think that there's anybody that's really running that country. Trump is out of his mind. Most definitely, he's completely out of his mind. When the price of human's life is the price of too high, most definitely, Jess. It's just crazy. But yeah, guys, that's what we all need to do. We need to speak. We need to stand up for our rights and tell them that you're not going to redo this. Our country has no kings. There's no kings in our country that are to run the country. There's no such thing. It's always been a president of the United States, not king of the United States. That's just foolishness that he's trying to make himself out to be like that. And that's really a crazy ass thing that Americans are going through with all this scared of going out their houses because you're afraid that ICE is going to pound up on you and just kill you because they think you're somebody else and you're not. You're an American, and they end up shooting 2 people. And it's just crying shame of how many people have lost their lives over this ICE bullshit that's going on in our country. And there was a much easier way to do it than going in and just strong harming every company, and you're going in and you're taking people out. And the regime is just crazy. It's just fucking redunculous how life has become for us. Our system of check and balance is not working. We need to reform and stop the from happening again. Yes, most definitely. I feel that the rich should have to pay their taxes. They're taking away from a lot of freaking little, people for the younger kids, little stuff like that. They're taking it all away. They're wanting us to live in poverty, and it's hard to live in poverty. It's too damn hard to live in poverty. It's just a crying shame that you have to work 2 to 3 jobs in America just to make it. And like I said, a lot of people okay, do I get my meds or do I eat this month? So most of the times they have to make a decision of what they want to do. And there's a lot of Americans that are not taking their meds because they can't afford it. So that's what's wrong with our country. It's a bunch of chauvinistic pigs that live in the White House. Chauvinistic against women. That's chauvinistic pig that you can be that way towards a woman and try to take their rights away from them. The 8th and the 13th Amendment. They are trying to take the woman's rights. Women have just as much rights as anybody else in this world. Why do we have to put them in the picture and say, oh, they're not, we should, no, bullcrap, no. Everybody should be treated equally, very much so equally. Should not be judging other people for the race, the pigment of their skin, anything. That's none of your damn business to do that and then come into our country and make it distraught and everybody's going around. Now we do all these freaking protests that's going on to stop what's going on, and I don't think it's going to work, but they can. But I really don't think it's going to work. Some do, some don't. And yes, do Americans like Trump? Some do, not all. However, do you spend the majority of your money on the town and private business owners? By my neighbors. Well, I really feel that it's good for Iran for them to be not have to worry about coming out of their houses and acid being thrown in their faces or being snipers up on top of buildings and killing women. That is just sounds Melchinovicate pigs. That's all that sounds like to me. Everybody has a right in this world. It don't matter if you're male or female. We all have the same rights, and that's the way it should always be. It should. Women could do a job that you thought a woman can't do, and that's what the problem is. I think women ain't allowed to make money. The man is supposed to be the bread, make the bread, and to bring in the money. But you know what? I feel that's being chauvinistic, very much so. Women have just as much rights, I feel, as anybody in this world, and that's the way it should be. But our country's not that way. They want to keep women from voting. Are you freaking get the truck out of here? You guys are just trying to take the rights from a female, and that's not even proper to do. Not at all. I said that because I don't pay taxes. I live off of stock. That's a good way to live. You know, that makes some good money off of stocks. But I wonder how much money you've lost when the stocks were falling and because of all the stuff that was going on. That's why veterans have PSTD because they did some horrible things to. Yes, yes, most definitely. And that's not the way our life should be. We should be there for one another. We should stand as one, not by millions, like I said, or thousands, because we just need to have more respect for one another and to be there for one another, not to be so judgmental towards anybody. Um, some people don't have that abilities to go out and talk to somebody and to get a job and be comfortable at it because, like I said, the COVID was the new. That's a lot of Americans did not have that ability to talk to one another again because we've 2 years there was really nothing going on in here. Everything was shut down. You couldn't go into restaurants. There was some stores, but you had to stand 6 feet apart from one another. Um, and it's just a crying shame that the COVID changed a lot of things. And it's just a crying shame how things are studies and for the retreat to veterans. Yeah, the veterans, God bless you and hope you got knowing life is a happy life, sir. Most definitely. Most definitely there, Pan. Most definitely. I'm studying psychology and treatment for veterans. Yes, the veterans, they need to do something for the veterans. Okay, that's the only thing that garbage person that's running our country did. But he did say that he was going to give every American $2,000 for adjustments of living. And not only that, he was giving money to the veterans and the people that are serving the 1776. They got that. But the $2,000 that he promised all Americans that we were going to get $2,000 for the adjustments of living never happened. Never happened at all. Period. Did not happen. So he straight lied to Americans. He's been doing nothing but lying, lie after lie after lie. And that's a crying shame that he can be that way and disrespect people. And that's not what you're supposed to be doing. You're supposed to be there for one another and help one another. Yeah, okay. You don't know such thing. Okay, whatever. Fake money. That's straight fucking fake money there, Lily.
Why would you put the tank back there when you know I'm not here?
Because it's freezing cold. I'm sorry. Yeah, it'd be nice if somebody donated like that. Shit, that would be an awesome thing. But unfortunately, I can't really do no work. I'm stuck because of my disability. Because I've got this hand that's trucked up. I can't drive truck like I want to. I got a lot of problems with the kidney. They said it'd take up a year or so for that kidney just to heal. And that's not including the bladder that they also took a mass off of within 6 months. And it's just crazy of how my body has to rebuild itself to feel better. Here's my money. Yeah, I wish it's real. That'd be so awesome. But I very highly doubt that money's real. Nobody would give out that kind of money to anybody unless they were expecting that money back. So that's all fake money. I was just told this the other day too. So I don't believe that. It's all fake money when people come up and say, "Well, I donated." No, you didn't, because there's nothing that you didn't donate such thing. It's real, yeah. No capital typing mods. Yes. Yes. Come on in, everybody. Don't be afraid to flourish in your world. Make yourself be known. Don't be afraid of what other people have to say. You are you and make yourself yourself. And don't let somebody else run your life and tell you what you can do with it and what you can't do with it. We have the rights to take care of our own body. That's our temple. It's nobody else's temple to tell you what they can do with your body and what you can't do with your body. But the government feels that that's what they need to do is stop abortions, and they're trying to stop the abortion pill. Guys, I just feel that they say if you got to carry your child, if you've been raped by your family member or somebody else, that you have to carry that baby around knowing that somebody raped you. That is inhumane. I've never heard such a damn thing in my life that you're taking a women's rights or anybody's rights away, knowing if the baby's going to be sick, it's not going to make it. Um, just look at the little girl that was over in Ohio at the beginning of this with the no abortion. She was a little girl, 12 or 13 years old, and her uncle raped her, and she was pregnant with a child. And they wanted her to have this baby. They found a place that she can actually go to and get this baby aborted. That's what I'm talking about. Why is our country worried about abortions? You're already trying to kill off so many Americans. So what's the reason that you can't get an abortion? Because it's a life. It's a life, and it's a meaning. It's a life. It's a living, breathing life. So you can't do that.
Can I get a cigarette?
Here.
I just need one.
Take them. I got another pack over here. Yummy oranges. Yes, I love oranges. I was forced to have an invalid child. It almost destroyed my entire. Yes, that's what I'm talking about. Who are we to judge anybody? We females have just as much rights, and I'm sorry to tell you, but I feel it's not right that they're stripping Americans, women's rights down. It's just a crying shame how this all came about to where no abortions. I understand that it's a living, but it's not a living, breathing person. It's on the earth. It's inside the womb. Um, but the male chauvinistic people, the men that are I can't even say it. Show it, and that should not be. A woman has just as much right as the man does. I don't care just because of what they have a poo nanny and we have a penis. I mean, what's the difference? Okay, God didn't say it had to be that way. So why is it that you get your rights taken from you as a female? That's not proper at all. That is very sickening to me to hear how you feel it's right to take women's rights away. That's not good. It's based on data, not needing or willing to. Yes, most definitely. Yeah, so it's a crying shame that they feel it's okay to take your rights from you every single day, guys. And the America's turning in that way, and everybody's so deep into the freaking the soap operas that's happening in the nursing home in Washington D.C. They're all nursed. They're all in a nursing home, and they're all in there telling us how we can run our life, what we're going to do. But we have the right to stand up for our rights and tell them, no, that's not what we want. We have the right of speech, but they're taking it away from us of being able to speak out and to speak the truth. Nobody wants to hear the truth. She couldn't see her, had diabetes and seizures. No wonder of the outside world could be this. We are both suffering based on how strangers feel base. Oh, wow, that's crazy. And no women should have to be forced to raise a child that they weren't proper. That's most definitely. But that's what's happened, guys. It's just a crying shame, but it's so true happening. They're taking Americans' rights. Where did it say it's politicians that your body has anything to do with them? How is it their business to tell us what we can do and what we can't do with our bodies? That is our rights. You can't tell us. You can't. Okay. You can't be a man. You're a man. You're a man. You're a man. You were never a man. You were born as a man. You're a man. That stuff happens, guys. It happens in other countries too, and those guys they get killed for being the person that they are.
This guy sold my coke. He was this guy in particular.
It's just being
Yeah,
stupid.
we know. I don't even have her. She's at home now, and she will support me. She's just the same. Shame.
Yeah, it is a crying shame, y'all. It's just how this life has turned out to be, and that's so sad. So sad.
I just made the medical skills to take care of her. No,
See, that's see a diabetic. My dad was a type 1 diabetic. My Aunt Karen, my Aunt Carol, and my cousin Connie all were type 1 diabetes. And type 1 diabetes really plays with your kidneys, guys. When your sugar's up high, it really kills your kidneys when you're a diabetic, and that's how they end up being on dialysis because they have kidney failure. And that's what happened to my dad, my two aunts, and my cousin Connie. All died of that disease, and it wasn't too long after they were diagnosed with kidney failure. It didn't take long; they were just dropping like flies. I could not believe how many people in my family had passed so fastly when I was younger. And being at the funeral home, like, it's just crazy how everything turned out to be. Well, at least they're not suffering anymore, that's one thing, but
I don't make medical skills for her. Yes.
so as a nation, we all need to stand up for our rights and not let them tell us what we can do with our body and what we cannot do with our body. That's a crime. It just does make no damn sense that a government can run you that way and tell you what you can do with your body. There's people that are born that are gay, and they said, "Oh, there's no way. There's just no way. You're a man. You're a man. You're a girl. You're a girl." That's bullshit. How are you going to tell a person that feels different about themselves that they can't be that way? What makes you feel that you can make that decision for somebody? That is that has nothing to do with government. No women, and well, I understand that with the men and turning into women and doing sports. That's fully understandable. Understand fully 100% about that. But to tell them that they can't chop off their Peter to become a woman, or they can't have a penis because they were a female. What about hermaphrodites? How do they feel about hermaphrodites that have both? How do they feel about that? About hermaphrodites?
To be from region because it doesn't all share that this same belief. Yes. Hey, brother, and the research, I am finding people to come and to my team and research in math and what are you coming into the team? Yes, that's very true. Yes.
So true. Most definitely. We as an Americans or anybody needs to stand and tell whoever's running your country, your regime, that that's none of their business. I don't care, but you got the mega people out there. You were born as a man. You're a man. You're not a female. Oh, well, how are you deciding that for somebody? Really. So a lot of people that are that way, they force themselves to be in a relationship, and it doesn't work because that's not what they want. They're not happy. So that's what happens, guys. And you can't be gay. You can't marry one another. But it's all right for the country to say it's okay for y'all to get married. Same-sex marriage. But that doesn't make any sense to me. But you're taking all the other things away from them that they want. And when you feel comfortable, that's what happens,
If I had the true equal, wouldn't matter what we were. Yeah.
That's very true, Jess. Very, very true.
So true. Very, very true.
On
Most
top of
definitely.
powers.
Oh yeah.
But it's watered down. It's watered down for sure. For sure.
Well,
Well, what?
everything of Diana's
It's
is
gone.
out of that house.
That's good.
He
There's
left
only
it.
one thing left in there,
What's that?
and that's a tanning bed that Butch wants to get rid of.
Oh, yeah.
So I called Karen and asked her if her and Haley would want it because they love going tanning.
I didn't even know Butch had one over there. Where in the hell
It's in
did...
his bedroom.
In his bedroom. It wasn't there before.
It's been there for over a year.
Damn.
But Diana broke some of the bulbs when she used it.
Oh, the bulbs are expensive. Very
Karen
expensive.
said between replacing the 2 bulbs it needs, and like he was just going to give it to her. He was going to give it to Karen and Haley.
Yeah.
But Karen said with the bulbs that it needs and how much electric it pulls, that would be $200 each time they used it for 15 minutes.
No, that's just
She said it
crazy.
ain't worth it. She'd rather go to Planet Fitness.
So how does everybody else feel about this circumstances that's going on? Let's hear your opinions. Let's hear your advice. Let's hear your opinions of how you feel about how this world is becoming.
Karen's finally getting sleep.
Oh, is she? Well, that's good.
I was talking. I called her whenever Butch was telling, or Tina was telling me about
So,
it.
well, you guys, you could tell that, hey, brother, come on in, everybody.
The person doing the research about math, if you go to their profile, they're a doctor or a nurse.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, watch.
So what kind of research are you do? Finding people to come in my team to search in maths and physical. Would you want to come in my team? I don't even know you, my friend. What is it about? Let me see.
It says about nursing and stuff.
It says, welcome to the channel detected to explore medical health.
That's it. That's all it says. You have to click on the button where it says more.
Yeah.
Here, you have to click here. And it pulls the whole thing up.
Okay.
I have more views than they do.
Yeah, guys, come on. Don't be afraid to talk. Let's hear somebody. What has anybody got to say? Come on. Don't be afraid to talk now. We're having a good discussion, and nobody wants to say anything about it. So I will stop talking about it. So we won't talk about that anymore. Because that's sensitive to a lot of people. But that drives a lot of people to become depressed and anxiety and everything else that's going on in life. And it's a crying shame how things have changed. Sorry, studying and chatting. I'm multitasking. Okay.
Aiden, it didn't come through, bud.
Ever see what I said? No, it never came through. I don't know what you said. Let me see.
Hold on, I'm going into chat logs.
There's nothing in here lately. It says oh. The last thing he said was oh.
Oh, no.
And what the heck is it invalid?
No, he wrote and it says, bro, there's only 2 genders. But if someone wants to be trans or something, don't worry about that. Just let them be them.
That's the way it should be. But I don't feel that women's rights should be taken away and tell them what they can do with their body and what they can't. I just feel that's a male chauvinistic pigs of people that are like that. Male chauvinistic pigs. And to have our country to agree upon this. Well, if we're not a millionaire, trillionaire, or billionaire, you may as well forget about it because your rights are already done taken away from you because it's not fair that that your president's the big boob, that everybody's going to get this and this and out of it. We haven't seen a damn thing in this big, beautiful bill. The only thing we've seen is that the rich got to have paid no taxes, which I feel is very, very terrible for our country. But I could care a lot about what you do with your body and whatever. You just not make a difference for people. Well, that's what happens, y'all. So I just don't understand this world. Maybe one day everybody will come back to their senses and be like, "Oh, this shouldn't be. This should not be." And I totally 100% agree with them. You from?
That's a little kid.
I could tell just by he said you from. Yeah. I'm from the USA. 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 Yes, uh-huh.
Yeah, Aiden, when YouTube blocks something, it doesn't come in the chat, but I can go into your chat logs and see it.
Yeah, I'm not trying to ignore you, my friend. I didn't. Nothing came up because I've been reading everybody's.
YouTube's on this thing of blocking certain messages.
YouTube's been big time on it. Now, when you talk about politicians and you speak the truth, I've seen people that are losing their channels. They're wiping them right off of YouTube for speaking about, speaking about it. People are getting kicked off of YouTube for it. From Kentucky here, farm girl, nice. The bluegrass state. You're not too far from me. We're in Pennsylvania. Close to New York and shit. Yeah, YouTube is always watching everyone, most definitely. That is so, so true. Uh-huh. So, so true. This coffee.
Yes, Peter, yes.
This coffee just don't taste right.
We have 20 minutes and we'll be leaving.
This tastes like water.
But Aiden, that's what I like about being the mod. I can still go back in and pull up the chat and see what was said. The YouTube blocked.
Nobody has the right to tell anyone how to live in their lives. That do they become the direct. Yeah, most definitely, Pete. Most definitely. So we need to stand as one and tell the country what we want. Just like this oil, crude oil is up to $116 a barrel, guys. $116 a barrel. It was $55 a barrel before the war started. $55 a barrel. But now it's $116 for a barrel of oil. And it's a crying shame that people can't even get to where they gotta go because the gas is so damn expensive. Right now in our place it's $4.15 a gallon here. But I don't even want to see the prices in California. That's like $7-8 a gallon. It's got to be easily coming right now for them, and that's expensive. I have a pack of Oreos on my table next to my bed. Oreos, cookies with some milk. Sounds wonderful. But I don't really eat. I eat cookies, but not too many. My sugar this morning was 135, so I didn't take no insulin. You heard? 135. 135.
That's not bad. That's good.
Yeah. So I woke up this morning and I had ice cream. No, I didn't. I had
you had
I had apple pie, and then I had
that cookie bar.
the cookie bar, and I had that was it. No, I ate a couple pieces of Jolly Ranchers. I ate.
Yes.
Yes, I'm a diabetic. Yes, type 2. Yes. I was just diagnosed with type 2 diabetes about 6 years ago. And I went through so many different insulins that my body, like right now, I put insulin in my body, and holy shoot, does it burn like a mofo. And I don't understand how insulin can burn you. I didn't ever thought it was supposed to burn inside your skin, but it sure in the hell does. It hurts like a mofo. But yeah, type 2. Type 1 is you're bored with. Type 1 diabetes is when you're bored with diabetes. Type 2 is when you get it later on down the road because of all this processed food that we're eating that is packed with sugars in America. That's why we have type 2 diabetes that are going on in America, that it's a struggle because now your president says that they were going to lower the price of insulin, but I have not seen that. I've seen people who are telling Trump to raise the prices of insulin. Like I said, people can't even get their medicines because they don't have the money to buy them, and they have to make that decision. Is it food or is it my pills this month? And most elderly people and that are going on in this country, listen to this, guys. The statistics say that your elderly are letting drug dealers come into their home and set up shop in their places to make money. And so they can get the medicine that they're looking for the pain because they can't afford it. So they let the drug dealer stay at their place and they give them money and they give them some of the product to help with their pain. So that's what a lot of your elderly people are resorting to, is letting a drug dealer stay in their house and set up shop there so they can not have any pain. And that's a crying shame that the elderly have to resort to that. That is just a crying shame that how this world has become, and such hatred towards everybody. It's so sad to see. Welcome back in, Kimberly. Welcome back in. How are you doing? So that's what our problem is in the United States, guys, is that we, as one, need to stand up as united and let our voices be heard to where this country is just letting the government run our lives.
I'm just showing some love, Steve and Karen.
Well, thank you there, Kimberly. Very much appreciate that. If anybody's here new and has not yet, please double tap that screen and hit that subscribe button for more content. Come on, guys. Come on, chat. We can do this, chat. Come on, let's get them likes up there too, chat. Come on, I'd like to see at least 20 before I get out of here. I got 12. We only need 8. Well, we need 7 more now. Come on, guys. 7 more likes so we can get at least 20. I haven't gotten 50 in a long time. And boy, I'm going to tell you what. I was weird to feel 50. Well, actually, I was up to 63 likes for my stream. And by the time everything was said and done, because of all the haters, they took all their likes away, the 13 likes away. So I ended up being 50 likes. So 13 people, like they always say, anybody that's a scammer or a troller, don't accept that. You're not guaranteed to have that like or subscriber by the time the stream's over. So never count on that.
I've noticed a lot of YouTubers view the name Karen, not being rude. I'm just saying. I've noticed.
That's everywhere. That's always been for a long period of time. It's always been that way.
All right, I have a question for the whole chat.
Does anyone know that the male version of Karen's name is?
Don't you answer it. You know what the male version's name is.
Come on in, everybody. Double tap that screen. Hit that subscribe button for more content. Come on, guys. Don't be afraid. Don't be afraid to be yourself and enjoy yourself when you come in this room. Don't be afraid to ask anything. If it has anything to do with mental health or your drug addiction, trust and believe. We will try to help you get that first step of your sobriety or working on your mental health. It's very important for a lot of people, guys, because when you have mental health problems, that makes your body sick because your body is constantly in depressed mode. It's very much to make you sick when you have depression or anxiety of anything type of mental health. It can really ruin somebody's life.
Yes,
Oh,
the
no.
male version
It's
name
Chad, right?
is
Yeah.
Chad.
Yeah. It's one of those. Yes. Yes. But I'm not acting like that. I come in here and I tell the truth and nothing but the truth. So help me God. I try to help people. That's what my stream is about. The stream isn't just about me. It's about everybody else too. To where you can come in and talk about problems and nobody's going to judge you for who you are, what your race is, who you that you pray to. That's your business. I do not talk about those things on my stream. I do not talk about politics. I do not talk about the only reason why I really ain't talking about politics is because I just don't like the fact of what they're trying to do to women of taking their rights to vote. What the puck is going on here?
If your name is Karen, you're just caring.
Yes.
Yeah.
Look, I did a good deed for the day. I already took my neighbor's sugar that she needed.
Always do a good deed of the day, guys, because it always comes back to you even bigger or better. Always do a good deed. How about that pay forward? We've had that happen to us a couple of times. And we've had it happen at Dunkin', and we have had it happen to us at Burger King. I was like, wow, okay. They said, oh, you don't have to pay for your bill. I said, what do you mean? She said, the guy ahead of you, he already paid for your meals. I said, oh, wonderful. So that's not the first time it's happened. It's happened a couple times to us.
Bro, if anything, the Karens on the scenic version of Rose for Amy Rose, that they come to her and begin mad. Bro, I'm a 20-year-old government copy. My coworker. You look like me, bro.
I look just like you. Oh, yeah, mister?
Exactly, Kimberly, exactly.
Search for someone that don't accept back because they are from the.
Yes, most definitely. A good deed is always good to have and do a good deed. If you see somebody struggling, be like, hey, can I help you? I've done it numerous times. I'm not afraid to help people, you know. And they get into their pocket purse. No, 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 no. I don't want no money. I did that because I wanted to help you. So a good deed of the day is always an awesome thing to do for somebody. If it's just opening a door for somebody, that's a good deed of the day. And that good deed of the day will come back to you sometimes even bigger and better than what you expected it to happen. Um,
Starting your day positively will prime your brain to look positive things throughout the day.
Most definitely, Jess. Most definitely.
I had a man pay for my stuff for Christmas 1 year ago, and it was $500 for it.
See? It's what I'm talking about. Pay it forward. Pay it forward, guys. I know sometimes we don't have the money to pay it forward, but just for that little gesture that you did, that shows you have a heart and you care about people, you know, when you do that. Um, you know, when you get people that are, when people are doing the ringing the bell for the Salvation Army at your stores, the rich just walk by and just like, you think you're getting my money? The people that are in poverty and low class and middle class are the ones that donate more money than the billionaires, the trillionaires, or the millionaires. So that's statistics. They'd be like, you think you're getting my help? I get enough. And then you're not giving up that much money because you don't have to pay taxes. You don't have to pay taxes. So you are glorified because if you're not high class, you're not making it in this world because living in poverty is very, very hard to live in. How are you, Daniel? I'm not doing too bad. How about yourself? Welcome to the stream. Yep. Oh, shoot. Yes, sirree, everybody. Come on in. Don't be afraid. Don't be afraid to talk. That's what we're here for. We're here to help one another, to support one another, to be a good community for each and every one of us, guys. It's a community that it's not just for me. It's not about me. It's about everybody to come in and feel comfortable of talking and getting a positive suggestion but to you, a best way that we can help you, acknowledgement. Like I said, the life is too damn short to just give up on life, guys. Never give up on yourself. Push to the fullest in your life. Go out there and tackle the world and make it yours. Don't listen to the haters because the haters have nothing nice to say. They don't want to see you make it. They want you to feel the same way that they are. So that's why they're saying things to you to make you feel different about yourself. Never listen to that hatred because you are a person that is very important to somebody, or you just got to keep on going out there and pushing forward, and don't let somebody push you down and say, I told you no. Stay strong, keep your head up, have that positive attitude that you can do anything in this world as long as you set your mind to it and you tackle what you want. You got to get out there and make it yours, because if you don't go out and make it yours, it's not going to fall in your lap, guys. It's something you have to go out there and make that effort for yourself, and to be like, didn't you feel good, so good about after it did that you've actually got what you want in life. So never be afraid to go out and be yourself. Be yourself. That's all you got to do is be yourself, and you will find a difference in life to see how different life can be for you. Um, oh yes. Oh, she's talking to you, Karen.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because we were talking about entitled people that think they're entitled to you doing for them.
Yes, take pride and wash up the others and ourselves that we do. Yes, most definitely, Jess. Most definitely. Most
Like,
definitely.
Lee over here that thinks he's entitled for everybody to cater to him. That's why I won't do nothing for him.
And the bad thing is, guys, the people that are out here, the new way to beg or to scam people is over the internet now. You have more scammers on YouTube or any platform about money. It's all about, because this one guy, what, M stands for money? This guy is pathetic. You've been homeless for 4 years, and there's somebody, JV Gloves. It's one in California. He does the same thing too. He wants the bigger and better things, the one in California. Matt, he's every single day asking for money for $90 for an Airbnb, most definitely living way better than any other person that ain't got it like that, that can't afford to do that at $90 a day. You figure $90 a day times seven. That's how much money. And that's only even including the food he asked for or the prices of stuff that people are willing to give up their money. But he has scammed a couple of people and they have came after him. And his platform's not looking good today. Yesterday it was looking really bad. He didn't have anything to say anybody because they all figured him out. After 4 years, it took that long to put a stop to it. But there's still those ones that feel bad and they want to help. And he's easily to take their money. Um, People work hard for their money, too damn hard for their money, just to give it to you for you to. You're not bougie, homeless. You're homeless. You're homeless. You live on the streets, not in Airbnbs, or you don't look dirty. You get a mud bath every single day. You're sitting around smoking drugs or whatever you're doing, some kind of drug. Because yesterday he was like way out of it. He wasn't even being himself. Let's come away. I'm just saying God will increase the amount of donations. Yes, you gotta have beliefs. Gotta have belief and faith, and you can make it, my guys. It takes a while, but you do have them people out there that are willing to help, and that's something that this world, it's just become a very much a chauvinistic people, and it's just so sad to say that, but it's so blessed true. That's happening every single day. And I don't see how people are so satisfied of what that's going on in this world right now. It's just a crying shame. The donations, like, yeah, gas is so damn expensive. I put in $30 in my car yesterday and did not even fill it up and at a quarter of a tank. Usually $20 fills my tank at a quarter of a tank. But I put $33, 30 some dollars, yeah, 33.71 it was, and did not even fill my tank completely up. Not at all.
We
Did
got
not fill it up.
6 minutes and we'll be leaving.
Well, it's expensive having them in person, yes. So,
Baby doll.
yes, I heard you, babe.
Baby doll.
So I'll be out of here in about 15 minutes, guys, because we are going. I said, I said close to $600 every day that I have a cyst. If I have a baby, and the baby is on the way, so it's hard to support some folks that don't have one. You know, we won't ever meet your. Yeah, most definitely there, Kim. Most definitely there, Kimberly. So true. So true. $600 every day. That adds up. That really does. And I understand people donating, but some people over donate because they make you feel bad about it. They're encouraging you to send that money because he said if he goes and eats a steak dinner at a restaurant, his community has to pay for it. Are you kidding me? He said my community has to pay for me everything. That's what you're here for. You signed a contract. What contract did you sign over line that says that they owe you money every single day? Exactly. Yeah, there's a question that donates those you meet. I need someone to paying in charge of the stores. Yep. It's always wondering if you have to pay or have a baby. Yes, you have to pay or surgery. Yes. And we're us Americans. You know what? Our country should be the way a lot of countries are, like England, Germany. Guys, they get their medicals paid for through the state and their prescriptions. They don't have to worry about which one are we going to take today, what are we going to eat, what are we not going to eat, because the governments are that way. They give you medical insurance, they give you the money. They don't give you money, but they pay for a lot of things for you. And that's everybody in the country gets that. That's not picking out certain people, say, no, you don't deserve it, you're not getting it. No, you get that in every countries. I lived in West Virginia.
Yeah, Aiden lives in West Virginia.
Thousands in the U.S., yep. Not at all, Kim. I pray. Paid out for pocket ICU. And wow.
No, because I told Jess and Kimberly they were welcome to come over on my stream in about a little bit over an hour. We'll be doing a live on there.
Yeah.
And then I said, Aiden, you're welcome too. Why not?
I won't let me subscribe to you, Care Bear. That's weird. I wonder why not.
Hold on, Kimberly. I'm going to sub to you and then see if you can do it off of that.
Some good old Java, guys. Some good old black coffee for this morning. And we'll be heading out the door here pretty shortly to be going to the Berg. We're going to the Berg. We will be live. Karen will be live at the Berg. The only thing is, once she's in the can't broadcast it. It'll be copyrighted because of the music in the background. But she said she'll edit to get the music taken down because you can't have no music or you get copyrighted for having any kind of music on. So unless you have your own playlist and it's like a CD or something, I don't even see how people are playing music. Because I know there's a spot in YouTube Studio that there's a list of songs that you can play through your stream.
Yes, Aiden, I'm the one in the background talking.
Yes.
Kimberly was on here yesterday when I was actually doing the live on his channel.
One of the background speakers. Yes, Care Bear is my mod. Yeah, she's my merit, and she's behind the scenes. Yes, she is.
No, Aiden wasn't in here yesterday when you were in the hospital, and I took over doing your stream. Kimberly was in here then, too.
Oh, okay. Yep, so.
Alrighty, Jess, thank you.
Thanks for stopping in. Oh, she said I'll sub to you, Care. Okay, nice.
Yeah, she's all subbed to me.
Good shit there, Care. Jess, nice shit.
I'm getting ready to go to Florida and taking y'all with me, too.
Everybody. Oh, look what happened. I was pretty much here through it all. Thank you there, Kim.
Yes,
appreciate it. Thank you so much.
She watched me cry on your stream, too.
What happened at the hospital? Well, they didn't find nothing in my throat or in my head, so that's a plus. There's still nodules that are on my lung. They're going to keep an eye on it. And then I have 2 cysts that are on renal mass that's on my vein for my kidney. And then I have another cyst that's in my umbilical cord from the surgery. They're wanting to take it out, but it's so painful. But I don't think I want to go through another surgery yet. My body's not ready for it. I don't think. With me having a diabetes and everything that wears down your body does not heal completely so fast. It takes longer for somebody that's a diabetic for them to heal a lot faster. Just like when you get a cut on your finger, it takes so long for it just to heal because you're diabetic, and that's how end up leaving amputations of legs and hands and feet and all that crazy stuff that happens with people with diabetes type 1. And that's very easy for their kidneys to shut down on them. So you got to watch their sugars, the intakes, and all the fun stuff about diabetes. Diabetes is just a crying shame that our country is that they're trying to make money off of people from their sicknesses. And the prices of doctor bills, it's just unbelievable prices that they charge. And now you wonder why Americans can't afford Medicare or anything like that because it's too damn expensive. Nobody can afford it unless you're rich. If you're rich, then you have it, But if you're not rich, too bad. You're not getting it. But guys, I'm gonna get out of here. I got 29. Huh?
Bring your little cord.
My ex-husband lost part of his foot and jaw, but I believe it. Is he a diabetic too, or no? I wish you could live a good life and don't have to worry about any sicknesses or anything, just like love. Yes, most definitely, Kimberly. In Washington state, insulin prices are capped and it's considered a disability. Really?
If you want to keep your live going so you hit your 2 hours, we can do it in the car. I'll hold the phone like I usually do.
Well, I gotta go to the bathroom. I gotta get my boots on and everything else. Get my boots on. So,
guys, we're going to keep his live going so he hits his 2 hour mark. I'm just gonna hold the phone in the car while he's driving.
Y'all get to see the beautiful. Which way we go? We're going out through Mercer.
Yeah. And you'll get to see the beautiful town of Mercer and our courthouse and everything else.
It's not beautiful, guys. It's not a place to go. It's not a place to go. It's not beautiful.
You're welcome, Jess. And then by the time he gets off his live, I should be getting ready to go on to mine.
Excuse me.
Alrighty, Kimberly, have a good sleep.
Yes.
We love you too.
Well, have yourself a wonderful one there. Thanks for stopping by and showing the support there, Kimberly. We really do appreciate it. We'll catch you on the next one. Sweet dreams, Karen. Take care. Yep.
Bring your little cord because I'm going to need to use it. My phone's not fully charged. And GPS kills my phone. But I'm bringing my work phones too, just so I can use them for GPS.
I'm praying for you. God bless you. Thanks there, Hog. Cranker. Well,
Y'all will get to see my ugly mug for a couple minutes.
I need to take a hit off. I need to smoke me some weedage. Who all here is smoking some good Mary Jane this morning? We're going to have ourselves a couple hits.
Aiden, I don't think you've ever seen me on camera.
Okay. We need to fill her back up before we could take a couple hits of our pain medicine because I didn't take nothing else. I try not to take my pain pills for really, guys. I try not to. I know I'm prescribed them, but I don't like to take them really too much. I've been, I don't even know how many pills I have in my bottle. I know it's not empty, though. Cheers, bongs away, most definitely. Cheers. Smoking some good old buttich, most definitely.
Oh, okay, you did. I forgot you were on mine.
Cheers, everybody.
I forgot you were on mine, Aiden. My bad. Fire!
Welcome in there, Fire. Welcome to the stream. Welcome. Salute, most definitely. Salute. Everybody. Cheers to each and every one of you guys. I want one of yours. One of your lives left allowed out.
Well, you're welcome to come in anytime, Aiden.
Yeah.
Mary Jane is so much better than any controlled substance.
Way better for you. I would take that with me, but I don't have no papers to roll a joint, so. I see. Can you see by the dawn's early light?
Alrighty, whenever you're ready. Jen, we're getting ready to head to the Berg.
Good morning, Fire. Good morning. The good old weed tray. Let me get my jacket on. Yabba dabba doo.
Alright, I gotta go to the potty.
Alright, go potty, get your phone, and we'll go. I'm just excited because Pittsburgh's where I was born and raised. My family is all in Pittsburgh still. I'm an hour and a half away from there. Alright, everybody quit talking. Oh, Jen wrote, I can't wait. I'm excited. Now, Jen, you seen where we live at now, how it's all country? When we get down to where I was born and raised, it's a huge ass city. And I'd rather be in the country, but I miss being down there with family. I used to be, I'm not no more.
Yeah, me too.
A city girl.
I'm not a city girl. I'm a Chadwick.
Chad's a city gal.
Chad's a Chadwick.
Oh, we gotta ask Jen the fun fact question.
Okay.
Jen, the fun fact question of the day we asked everybody earlier. What is the male version's name of a Karen?
Yeah. Beautiful countryside. Nice. I live on a 33-acre farm, and nice. That's a big car. That's a nice size. All right. I guess it's time.
Yes, it is a Chad. Jen knew. Either she knew or she went back and read chat. I like piggies. I like cows, horses. I watch a lady that raises horses in Tennessee.
I had another pack. What happened to it? Oh, here they are right here. Phew. I was going to say, I know I had another pack. Okay. Now, let me grab this. That's what I need right there. Patient card, patient card. We're off to see the wizard. Alright, guys, I'm done with that. Let's rock it. Well, I don't know how charged my phone is.
Well, we have the cords in my pocket.
Well,
And I don't need it right this second.
no.
No. I'm at 100 right now.
Alrighty.
But when I do the live, it'll fill my battery.
Well, that always does. Whoa.
Oh, damn, it's bright out here.
Just a little.
Holy shit, thank God I got other sunglasses in the car. It is way too bright out here. Way too bright.
Grab a bottle of water, man.
Not my cup of tea for brightness. I'm a vampire, damn it.
We're off to see the wizard, y'all.
It is way too bright out here for me this morning.
Nice and bright this morning. Here. Oh, we're making room.
Why, hello, guys. Y'all get to see my ugly mug this morning. Hold on, babe. I'm trying to get everything situated here. Hold on, you're pulling out. I ain't even got my door shut.
I'm not pulling out yet.
I need some sunglasses, guys. Sunglasses. Yeah, those are mine. Those ones are mine. There's only 15 pairs of sunglasses in the glove box. Yes, we have beautiful blue skies this morning. It's too bright for me.
It's beautiful.
I'm a vampire.
It's about time we have a nice day. Tina's still there. She don't work today.
Oh, I'm watching Ricky. I didn't mean to.
Oh, Ricky's on.
Yeah.
Again. Is he doing all day stream?
I don't know.
So what's up, buddy?
There's your guys'
To
host.
take off to the wonderful world of Mercer. You're going to see the beautiful, not really beautiful, but we'll say it is, the courthouse.